to welcome everyone to another Yoga on the Ground class. And today we're going to be on the ground the whole time. This is stretching before you meditate. So this is going to be a yoga practice focused on opening the hips, so rotating your thighs outward and stretching the muscles that will make it easier for you to sit in a cross-legged or comfortable position while you meditate. So let's begin. In a comfortable cross-legged position, it can be like this. You can sit on a blanket, you can sit on a pillow or a bolster, a block if you have one, and make yourself as comfortable as you can. You can also use blocks under your knees, right? And when you get to a comfortable place, hands on your knees, let your eyes softly close, and let's get started. So just begin by feeling your natural breath, however your body's breathing on its own. And as best you can, letting go of anything before the practice, anything for afterwards. And then begin by deepening your breath, so filling your abdomen, filling your rib area. Exhale completely. 2 more full deep breaths like that, belly, ribs, chest. One more time. Letting it go. And as much as possible, breathing through your nose throughout the practice. Just continue with a deeper breath than usual, using more of your abdomen, more of your rib area, and trying to feel like you're using your breath to stretch your body. So as we're holding the postures, trying to be aware of that movement of expansion and contraction in your body with your breathing, and trying to use that to help you stretch the muscles in the body, right? Being aware of how that affects and changes the stretch as you're breathing. So just try to be aware that you don't hold the breath or stop breathing at any point, or that the breath becomes very shallow where it's just in your chest, right? It's better to be a little bit less in the posture. Don't go as far into the posture, but breathe deeply still, okay? It doesn't have to be a full deep breath, all 3 parts like we were doing, right? But a deeper breath than usual, longer breath than usual, right? A breath that you can use to relax your body, calm your nervous system, calm your mind, right? That's the whole purpose. So turning long ways on the mat, if you're not already. Bring your left leg straight out and bring your right ankle on top of your left leg, just above your knee, and let your ankle come a little bit past your thigh. And then grasp your toes or your foot with your left hand and begin circling your ankle. Either direction is fine, passively rotating. And just breathing deeply. Reverse direction, circling the other way. Then bring your right leg straight out. Bring your left ankle on top of your right leg. Again, grasping either the toes or the foot. And then begin circling. Either direction is fine. Just going to the maximum all the way around. Reverse direction, circle the other way. Bring your left leg straight out. Then interlace your fingers underneath your right thigh and draw your leg in, bending your knee like this, keeping your heel off the ground. Bring your foot in towards center as far as you comfortably can, right? The knee doesn't rotate, just flexes and extends. So we're just going to come in as far as you comfortably can. Come up, extending your leg. Come out to the side and down. So it's like you're drawing an oval with your toe. And either way is fine. We'll go both ways. Just breathing deep. Reverse direction, circle the other way. Then bring your right leg out. Interlace under your left leg. Again, lift your leg, so heel off the ground, but supporting with your hand, just bending from your knee. Again, come in, up, out, and down, like you're drawing an oval with your toe. Reverse direction. Bring your left leg out. Bring your right ankle on your left leg again, above your knee. Interlace your hands outside your right knee and gently draw your knee into your body, exhaling deeply. Inhale down, lift your chest, press through your sitting bones, and exhale, draw in. Continue with your breath 2 more times. One more. This time when you draw in, hold your leg in. Try not to feel any twisting in your knee, so support above your knee and breathe deeply, focusing on stretching the outside of your thigh, your glute, your hip, breathing deep, consciously softening the muscles in the area, and being aware of the movement of your breath, right? That feeling of expansion in your body that changes the sensation of the stretch. Inhale, bring your knee down. Bring your left hand around the outside of your right foot and your right hand above your knee. Gently lift your leg as much as is comfortable. Try to draw more on this right arm above the knee than on the foot, so there's no twisting in your knee. Support more with the thigh. And then just begin circling your knee, like you're drawing a circle with the tip of your knee. Just breathing deeply. Reverse direction, circle the other way. Bring your right leg straight out. Bring your left ankle on top of your right leg above your knee. Again, interlace your fingers around outside of your left knee and exhale, draw into your chest. Inhale, come down. Exhale, draw in. 2 more with your breath. Holding here, breathing deeply, focusing on outside of your hip, outside of your thigh. Feeling the change in the sensation of the stretch with your breathing. Inhale, bring your leg down. Again, take the outside of your left foot with right hand now, left hand above your knee, and supporting more with the hand on the thigh. Lift your leg just till it's off the thigh and begin circling, like you're drawing a circle with tip of your knee in either direction. focusing on moving from your hip joint. Reversing direction. Inhale, bring your leg out. Then we'll turn to face the long edge of the mat. Start with your feet together, toes and heels touching. Now, if you come to this position and there's any discomfort in your knees, like a twisting or discomfort sensation in your knees, you can use a block under your knees to support your knees. Option one. Option two, if you feel like you're mostly on your butt muscles, like you're on the top of your glutes, then slide your feet forward as much as you need until you feel like you're rolling onto the fronts of your sitting bones, right? Moving in that direction towards being on the fronts of sitting bones. So hands can be around your ankles. Draw on your ankles and lift your heart forward, drawing down your back and reaching top of head towards ceiling, lengthening your spine and breathing deeply. Try to imagine like there's a string tied to the top of your head being drawn towards ceiling, and focus just on softening the insides of your hips and thighs, right? So try not to draw your knees down yet or try to make that happen, right? Just focus on softening insides of hips and thighs, breathing deep so you feel a movement around the hip muscles, right? Expansion around where you're stretching, breathing deep. And then bring your legs out wide angle. So as wide as you comfortably can, where you don't feel excessive sharpness on the insides of your thighs, especially your knees. You can slightly bend your knees, or if you have blankets, you can slide those under your knees, or even blocks if they're soft. Inhale, lift your chest. If you feel again like you're rolled onto your butt muscles, the tops of your butt muscles, bring your hands behind you, point your fingers away from your body, and lift your chest. Feel like you're pressing yourself forward with your hands so that you feel like you're rolling towards being on fronts of sitting bones, right? So the crease below your butt, rolling onto the tops of the backs of your thighs, working in that direction. If you feel comfortable here, you can bring hands down and fold. You can walk your hands forward. You can bring your elbows down to ground or use blocks under your elbows. But find a comfortable place where you just begin to feel the stretch and breathing deeply here. Again, being aware of that movement of breath in your body, the change in the sensation of the stretch as you breathe, right? Expansion in the area where you're stretching and softening, space opening up with your exhale. If you have extra room here and your legs are straight and it's comfortable for you, no sharpness, then you can gently engage tops of your thighs, draw your toes back, press out through your heels, drawing in below your navel toward your spine, like you're drawing back with your tailbone a little bit and rolling more onto the fronts of your sitting bones, tops of your thighs. Try to feel like you're pressing down with the tops of the backs of the thighs and supporting the weight from there. Breathe. Remember, in every posture, never trying to use force to go further into the posture, trying to use more muscle to engage and draw yourself in, pull yourself in. Always focus on being aware of where there's unnecessary tension in the body, right? Where's there like there might be a lot of tension in the hip joints. So trying to relax those muscles and softening into the posture. And like you're letting your body open when it's ready, right? Not using force, but just observing your body, sensation, change with the breath, and just letting your body open as it's ready. If you feel space open up, you feel the sensation go away or lessen a lot, then closing in on that space, right? Patiently, patiently. Inhale, come up. Bring the bottom of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. And then bring your right heel around to your right butt muscle, like this. As close as comfortable, no discomfort in your knee. Bring your hands to either side of your left knee. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, fold down over your knee. Like you're bringing your heart to the tip of your knee, bringing your elbows to the grounds on sides of knee, and relaxing your neck, relaxing your upper back. As you're holding here, try to feel like you're breathing into the back of your body, breathing into the upper back, and trying to expand the muscles, right? Stretch the muscles with your breath. Inhale, come up. And just the opposite. So bring your right leg out, bring your left leg out. Hold down to center one time. Inhale, come up. Bring bottom of your right foot to inside of left thigh. Left heel around to left butt muscle. Hands to either side of right knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Like you're again bringing your heart towards tip of knee, breathing deep. Like you're trying to stretch and expand your upper back with your breathing. Inhale, come up. Then swing your feet around. Bring your feet flat on the floor. Draw your knees in and roll down onto your back. You're just gently rocking side to side or circling your knees, whatever feels good for your body. Inhale, bring just your left leg straight out. Bring your left hand to outside of right knee. Right arm can be out at shoulder height, palm facing up. And exhale, bring your knee over towards your left. And try not to force here so there's any discomfort in the back, but trying to keep back of your shoulder on the ground so you feel the chest muscle stretching as well. Right? Lengthening your abdomen, your rib area, your hip, thigh, breathing. Inhale, come back to center. Draw your knees in. Inhale, bring your right leg out. Right hand to outside of left knee, left arm out at shoulder height, palm facing up. And exhale, bring your knee over towards your right. Again, you can have your arm and shoulder on the ground so you feel your chest muscle stretching. And try not to put yourself in an overstretched position where the back feels compromised or uncomfortable. But just going until you begin to feel the stretch and then breathing deep. Inhale back to center. Exhale, draw your knees in. Bring the head towards the knees like you're rolling into a ball. And inhale, bring your legs straight out, arms overhead, full body stretch. And exhale, bring your hands down by your sides or resting on your belly for final relaxation. And just begin with a full deep breath, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale through the mouth and just letting go of holding up, supporting your body in any way. Feel like you're just observing your body resting on the ground, letting it take care of itself, letting it be supported by the ground, and allowing the body to breathe on its own, however that happens. There's no right or wrong way to breathe now. And just trying to keep your attention within the frame of your body, feeling the sensations in the body, the movement of your breath, letting your breath be natural, focusing more on feeling than on thinking. Thoughts can be there, no problem. Just try not to have any interest or be involved for the moment. Focus more on what's happening now, what's actually here now, the movement of breath in the body, sensations in the body, feeling the sensations, feeling the breath. And if mind wanders, just patiently coming back, bring your attention back.
Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga. Kali Durga Namo Namah. Kali Durga Namo Namah. Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga. Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga. Kali Durga Namo Namah. 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 Kali Durga Namo Namah.
We will end class here today. So feel free to remain in this state as long as you like. If you found a peaceful, relaxed place, feel free to remain here longer. If you feel ready, then beginning to slowly deepen your breath. So thank you for practicing with me today, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.